Can you share a little bit about what our current problem is?
The current problem is that we are pulling more fish out of the ocean than the ocean can supply us, and that collapse of fisheries has been going on since the cod fishery collapsed in the 1800s on the East Coast. So that's what's going on, and it's been going on a long time.
At Anaheim Convention Center at the Natural Products Expo West is bananas here. And we have so many hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of exhibitors, from supplements to different types of food products to snacks. It's a trade show, and it combines culinary partners, many different food industry leaders, from manufacturing to processing to retail to vendors to grocery markets. My job is to cover the event and also just kind of ask different types of exhibitors on what's on the up and up. You know, what are the current trends? Organic foods, what's going on with plant-based movements, what's going on with social impact, what's going on with climate initiatives, and see if we are pushing the envelope and if we're making a difference. So join me as I interview some of these exhibitors, and let's go have some fun. All right, so my name is Dr. Colin Zhu. We're here, Thrive Bites podcast in the lovely Anaheim, although it's raining outside, but at the Natural Products Expo West. And I'm joined by these two gentlemen, Dan Howell and Robert Bennet. Two Bs. You're waiting 10 seconds. There's the B. Can you explain with the audience what you guys represent and what you guys are setting out to do?
Yeah, it's great. So we're with Current Foods. We have plant-based sushi-grade tuna and salmon. So all the things that you can think of sushi-grade applications, whether it's sushi, poke bowls, ceviche, even applications in salads, and we're leading the charge in that. And we've been doing this. The company started about 2019, and I don't know, the show has been amazing.
Awesome. What is the why behind the company?
The why, the big picture why is we want to reduce the world's reliance on the oceans for fish by 50%, which we need to do one step at a time. And so this is the first step, but not the last. And that why is the oceans and making a sustainable world a sustainable future.
For those that are not, well versed in what's going on with, overfishing, overconsumption in the ocean, can you share a little bit about what our current problem is?
The current problem is that we are pulling more fish out of the ocean than the ocean can supply us, and that collapse of fisheries has been going on since the cod fishery collapsed in the 1800s on the East Coast. So that's what's going on, and it's been going on a long time. We need to find sustainable future options, and that's what's going on. Like, that's what we're here for.
I've read that the ocean's fisheries will collapse by around 2048, so it's not too far from now.
That is, I've heard similar things, and even in Alaska, which actually in the Alaskan Constitution it says, hey, we must manage the fisheries and our natural resources in a sustainable manner, which makes you think, the Alaskan fish can be good. The Alaskan fisheries are collapsing currently, and so it's like it's not sustainable. I think the best way I heard it is if you think of the fish from the ocean, it's really bushmeat. It's that's what it is. So.
Can you share a little bit about what goes into the product in terms of how you create it?
Well, sure. We've got a great team that's been working on this for a long time. Scientists, food scientists. Our goal and mission is to develop fully functional food. So not food that's plant-based that looks like other food, but food that's plant-based that is functional. So we use pea protein as our primary source for delivering functional nutrition that way. And we have other things like algae oil that helps us with the omegas and other aspects of the product that make it functional food. And we're on a quest to replicate and ultimately surpass the nutrition that you would get from, full animal meat protein.
Yeah.
So it's really amazing to watch the team go to work against that, and everything from texture to taste to the way it appears. We want to get the equation right.
Yeah. I think I tasted a little bit of your ahi tuna poke over there. That was a good first impression. So, and what's great about this is, you're not damaging the environment. You're not including the trash, the microplastic, heavy metals, everything that's, in our oceans, right now. Where do you see yourself, with the current trends? We're here at the Expo. Where do you see the current trends are going in terms of, this type of niche in the market that you are right now?
Yeah, it's great. So our focus is on expanding with retail partners that are restaurateurs or food service operators, places where folks can come and get a finished product solution. What we found with the partners that we work with today is obviously the restaurants that fly the vegan flag as like their primary moniker are obviously very interested, but other chains that have a subset of their folks that come in through their doors are looking for plant-based solutions. We enable everybody in the party to come and enjoy their time. It's really neat. You'd think sushi restaurants might be a good place for a vegan or vegetarian to go, but they haven't been really traditionally. They just get avocado and cucumbers and rice. And actually having them to participate in the joy of eating a fully prepared roll, other kinds of food is just kind of great. And the restaurants highly value that, and those are the great partners. People that are cuisine leaning into the future and servicing not just the vegan population, but a larger group beyond that.
Right. So, in terms of taste testing and, all the testings in between, how did that start in the beginning for you guys?
In the beginning, not that I was there, but as I understand it, in the beginning, we were just trying to understand what tuna and salmon were, and the amount of work that the company has done to understand that with texturometers, with microscopy, and the analysis of just what it is that is the product, right? The animal product has been huge, and that has really driven a lot of the decision making in our development work since then. Now that we understand what it is, the next stage is to understand what matters, right? Because not everybody, if you think about it, nobody wants fish that smells fishy, that tastes fishy, but it needs to taste like fish. There's subtleties there, and also what do people like or dislike about fish? What are the problems with fish for the consumer, and so that we can make a product that is fish but also better than fish. So.
It's that Venn diagram of the texture, the taste, the environment. There's so much, and I would imagine your jobs are very, very challenging.
Well, it's
rewarding, I hope.
It's a mission-driven company, right? So that's really helpful. Are you working on something good today? Yes. Did I do a good job today at that? Maybe, right? But you always start with, am I working on something good today? The answer is yes. And so that's great. And being at Expo and exposing our product to so many different people that have come by it's pretty much magical. So that's energizing, and kind of bringing back that energy to the team is part of what we need to do, and we're excited about it. And the global impact that we can have, the global interest. I had folks that want to bring in the product to Australia, New Zealand, Korea, Japan. We're already in Europe, so they want to, but how about Switzerland? We're not there. How about, it's just really fun to be a part of that and know that our product is at a status that folks are eager to adapt it and spread it through the world. So we're really excited about that.
I'm curious to know what the Japanese think about it.
Yeah, well, we've done a lot of work in partnership with another group to do cuttings and tastings over there. And they're eager to start a test market with us here soon.
Awesome. Any last words that you want to share with the audience that we haven't hit yet?
I would say that it's one step at a time. So if right now, if Current Foods can be 1 time out of 10, that is major progress. That's 10% less fish being pulled out of the ocean. And then maybe it gets to 2 times out of 10, right? And just one step at a time. We're not asking anybody to give up their life, to walk away from the emotional resonance of the foods of their past. We're just trying to give them an option for that one step better, walking towards a better future.
And I agree with you because, it's not just the nutrition and the taste, but, food is very emotional for us. Sometimes it has a very cultural standpoint. So I appreciate the notes that you shared. So I wish you much, much success on your journey.
Thanks for your time. It's awesome.
Yes, thank you very much.